Good morning, children, and welcome to all of you in online classes. Dear students, we are discussing the fifth chapter of Flamingo book, and the name of chapter is Indigo, written by Mr. Louis Fisher. Dear students, in previous lectures, we have discussed the condition of sharecroppers, and we have also discussed that how, due to the determination and firmness of one of the illiterate and resolute nature sharecropper, Gandhiji was forced to visit Champaran. He was impressed by the tenacity of firmness of that sharecropper. We have also discussed in the previous lecture that how Gandhi promised Mr. Rajkumar Shukla to visit his area Champaran, which was situated in the foothills of Himalayas near the capital of Nepal. Gandhiji went first Patna, or he tried to inquire the case. But when he reached there, he was welcomed by the attendants of Mr. Rajendra Prasad, or how he was treated badly by them, we have discussed in the previous lecture. We have also discussed, dear children, that how Gandhi reached Muzaffarpur, or how he stayed at J.B. Kriplani's house, then Professor Malkani, or how he made headquarters there, and he investigated the problem of sharecroppers, inquired the problem of sharecroppers from different sources. Or during his investigation and inquiry, how he was many times threatened and warned by the British authority. But he was firm that without solving the case of sharecroppers, he will not leave Champaran. Or he stayed there, though he was given a legal notice by the court. He received that notice, but he decided to appear, decided to face the case. Or how he was supported by his followers in the Motihari court, all things we discussed in the previous lecture, dear children. How due to his effort that inquiry commission was set up in the matter of sharecroppers, or how he educated the case of sharecroppers, or finally when the report came of that inquiry commission, so then landlords, the planters, they were found guilty and they were forced to give compensation to the sharecroppers. Fine. Lastly, dear children, we can say that Gandhiji, by his policy and by his firmness and by his intelligence, he succeeded in solving the case of sharecroppers, or sharecroppers who were exploited and who were suffering for many years. They were free. They became free from the trap of landlords. and the Champaran area sharecroppers, they were not now compelled to grow indigo, and the planters very soon disappeared from that area. So, dear children, till this point we discussed in the previous lecture. Means Gandhiji ultimately solved the case with the help of sharecroppers and with the support of the people of Bihar. But after that, what happened, we have to discuss today. Gandhiji stayed there about 1 year, 7 months continuously, and several smaller visits. Or during his stay in Champaran and Motihari and in Tirhut division, Gandhiji observed that the condition of that area was not good. He observed that the people of Champaran, they were socially, economically, educationally very backward. They were not educated, or without education, how they can be self-dependent? Without education, how they can be socially and economically strong? So Gandhi decided to make them self-dependent. For that, dear children, he decided to stay some more time in Champaran and to educate the people of Champaran, to make them self-dependent. Gandhiji never contented, dear children, with the large political and economical solution. Or when he observed the condition, he appealed to his followers to come to Bihar, to come to Champaran, and to help him in educating the people of Champaran. After the appeal of Mr. Gandhi, many followers came and reached to Bihar to give their services under the leadership of Mr. Gandhi to the people of Champaran. When he appealed, the teachers like Mahadev Desai and Narhari Parikh and many more, they came to give the services to the people of Champaran. Or in this term, dear children, in six villages, primary schools were opened. This initiative was taken by Mr. Gandhi to provide them education. Gandhi, one thing he observed more than education, there was a need to them to tell and to create awareness about the personal hygiene, about the community sanitation. That was very important. He was knowing very well, if the people will not be healthy, then how they will get education and how they will be socially and economically strong. So he decided to make them healthy also, socially, economically and educationally strong also. For that, many doctors also came to give their services. Without any demand, without money, free of cost, they were ready to give the services under the guidance of Mr. Gandhi to the people of Champaran. Dear children, as the health condition of Champaran area was very miserable, not good. So many were ready to give the services to the people. Even Gandhiji's son, Devdas Gandhi and his wife Kasturba, they also came from ashram. They reached Champaran, and they were also ready to give the services to the people of Champaran. Dear students, his wife Kasturba, she started her mission, or she was giving continuously lesson to the women of the locality about the personal hygiene and about the community sanitation. Gandhi observed that the condition was not very good. When he observed the filthy condition, dirty condition of the women of the locality, and they were wearing the dirty clothes, so he advised his wife Kasturba to visit in the villages and to tell them the importance of personal hygiene and importance of health and community sanitation. His wife started campaign with Devdas Gandhi and other volunteers. They visited village to village, door to door, or they were ready to give their services to everyone. Due to the mission of Gandhi, dear children, in 6 villages, the primary schools were opened. Or to solve the problem of health issue, dear children, at that time allopathic medicines were not available. Only with the limited resources Gandhiji had to provide the services. Or at that time, dear children, only 3 medicines were available. The first medicine was castor oil. Second was quinine. And third was sulfur. The doctors who came to give the services in Champaran, they at that time only 3 medicines were available. Or they had to give the treatment with only 3 medicines. Or they were visiting door to door. Or if any person showed coated tongue, so to that person castor oil was given. Person to person, door to door, the doctors and their team was visiting. Or if the person showed coated tongue, to that person castor oil was given. Or if anybody was suffering from malaria, fever, so to that person castor oil plus quinine, that medicine was given. Or if, dear children, anybody was suffering from skin eruption, skin problem, to that person castor oil plus that sulfur ointment was given. So this was the strategy made by Gandhi and his team members, by the doctors. In limited resources, Gandhi wanted to give better services. Dear children, when Mr. Louis Fisher was discussing about his mission of Champaran, Gandhiji told him that Champaran was not the act of diffidence. It was not the act of disobedience. Actually, it was the act to reduce the distress of sharecroppers. His intention was not to disobey the system, but his actual intention was to provide justice to the sharecroppers. Or finally, in that he succeeded. He also said how any outside authority in his own country can decide where he has to go or where he has to live. As a citizen of this nation, everybody should be free to move anywhere, to go anywhere, as he was objected in the beginning by the British authority. Dear children, one more thing I want to tell you regarding the greatness and regarding the highness of Mr. Gandhi. When Mr. Gandhi was in mission of Champaran, in sharecroppers, fighting for the justice of sharecroppers, at that time, dear children, one of his blind followers, one of the English man who was the blind followers of Mr. Gandhi, who was very much impressed by him, or his name was Charles Andrews, who stayed in India, and after some years he was going to Fiji, but before going there he wanted to get the blessings of Mr. Gandhi. Or when he came to take the blessings of Mr. Gandhi to his ashram at that place. So at that time, many followers of Gandhi, and lawyers like Rajendra Prasad, Mazharul Haq, Brij Kishore, they were very happy. They want that Mr. Charles Andrews should stay and should live in their team and should bring the information of British authority. Gandhiji strongly, vehemently opposed this idea. Or he told Rajendra Prasad and other followers, if an Englishman can bring the information from British authority to them, he can also give the information of their team to British authority. Or if they are keeping any outsider in their team, it will be their weakness. Dear children, so finally Gandhi strongly opposed. He refused. He said that an outsider, an Englishman, can never be in the team. Or his dream was, dear children, to make the people self-reliant, self-dependent. For that he started the mission of education. For that he was providing good health facilities to the people. For that he wanted to make the people socially and economically strong. His dream was to make Indians self-dependent. So he wanted to develop this concept of self-reliance. Or he was knowing if the Indians will be self-dependent, educated, socially and economically strong, so they can automatically fight for the justice, or they can automatically fight for the freedom of country. This was the dream of Gandhi. Or finally, he succeeded in that. Champaran episode was only the trailer. The full picture he had shown after that you already know. Dear children, so it is all all about this lesson. Dear students, I hope you have understood this chapter indigo, and all the lectures you have heard, you have listened. So it is all about this lesson, my dear children. Thank you. That's all.